Hey y'all, it is Shannon. I'm doing another unveiled moment. So today I want to talk a little bit about a certain kind of quality list. You might be looking in your future spouse, you might not be. I've actually been wanting to do this video for months now, and I finally got the guts to actually make this list maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So I'm super excited to get this going and share a little bit about me and also things that I've seen from my friends and family and whatnot. So this is not your defined list at all. It's gonna look a little bit different for everyone. So this is for more believing in Jesus people and not so much like just the other people out there. So this might apply to you, this might not. So let's see how this goes. So first off, I have so many lights in this room right now. I have one way over there that's on. I have my light that's usually by my bed right there. I've got a ring light. I've got this light up here going. Lighting is terrible in my house, so I'm just trying to make these videos look better, and it's so hard when I can't do anything about yellow lights in my house because all the shades are yellow. So fun fact of the day. So let's get on. So this list mainly is for girls looking for their guy or preparing more so for their guy, qualities they're looking for in their guy. So let's get on to this list. So number one, a quality a girl may want to be attracted to in a guy is he makes her laugh. He lights up the room whenever he gets in there. The room isn't the same without him. Same goes for guys going for girls. A lot of times a guy just wants a girl that's just happy, that has a beautiful smile, things like that. Like, joy is so contagious. So finding a mate that has a lot of joy is super duper important for a lot of people. Definitely for me as well. Number two, they worship God sincerely. Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of my friends and me, like whenever we're in church and we see a guy that's totally and completely surrendered to God in the worship section of the whatever the time that you're at church, and you just see him like pouring his heart out to God as he's worshiping, like that is pretty dang attractive, like, to be honest. And same for like guys for girls too. Like, this is not just a list for like girls being attracted to guys in certain ways. It goes vice versa in so many different ways. So worships God. So three, clearly lives his life in full surrender to God, like willing to do whatever, no matter if he really wants to do it or not. Same goes for girls. Ladies, be surrendered to God. Like, don't make your I'm never gonna do this list. I can guarantee you I've made that list in my mind so many times, and you know what happens? God breaks down every single one of those lists so that I fully, completely am surrendered to God. It's super fun. It's also really hard, guys. All right, number four. Ladies are attracted to guys who make them feel safe. This is a world that has so much fear in it. The last thing we want is guys taking advantage of girls, girls taking advantage of guys, or whatever, all that other gender stuff. But a girl wants a guy to take care of her. She wants to feel safe around him. And same kind of goes for guys. I mean, like, honestly, I think it's more like girls to guys, a guy. But a guy also usually wants to take care of the girl as well. And girls like to be taken care of. Granted, they don't want to be like totally detailed, like taken care of, like let me have my space kind of idea. But girls love to feel safe. They want to feel secure. All right, number five, the guy sincerely prays for the girl, but he doesn't have to tell her that he's praying for her either, honestly. It's also, be in mind, like if you're dating someone, make sure if you're praying with that person, you're not alone, because when you pray to God, a lot of emotions come out and a lot of like deep things as well. So make sure that like you don't get too emotional around the guy you're dating with, or guys, same with like being around the girl you're dating with, like be careful with that. Like, it's probably best to do in a group or, yeah, or even like on the phone, honestly, too. But, yeah. So, number six, girls are attracted to guys who love their quirks. Honestly, like, every person is weird. I am just going to point it out. Every person is weird in their own different ways. And a guy that loves a girl and loves all her little quirks, the things she likes, the things she doesn't like, and lets her be her and doesn't force her to be someone she's not, she will love him all the more because of that. And same for like girls going to guys. Guys love it when the girls love them for who they are and don't want them to become something that they're not. Guys, you're not going to find the perfect person out there, and every little person has their little quirks. You may not find those quirks until you're married, but they are there. I can guarantee you. All right, number 7 is patient and not pushy ever. Now, this quality sometimes comes over, the pushy quality sometimes comes over to the girls. The girls just want to get married, they just want to have kids, or they just want a boyfriend or whatever, and they come across as a little bit pushy or something like that. But it can also be the other way around. Guys can also be pushy as well. So being patient is a virtue. That's one of my favorite phrases, is patience is a virtue. So it is totally true. Patience is something that you want to have, and it's not something you're going to be like, God, I want patience. Give me patience. No, he's going to teach you how to be patient. He's going to bring circumstances in your life that's going to make you a more patient person. Okay, let's go on to number 8. The guy you're attracted to. You will be attracted most likely to a guy who is confident in himself, who knows who he is in God, that God has told him who he is. He doesn't need women to validate himself. And the same goes for girls. Guys, look for a girl who's confident in herself. She loves every part of her. She knows who she is because God has told her that, and she doesn't need men to validate her. She's fine on her own. So that is huge. That's absolutely huge. That's probably number 2 on my list. And that's who I want to become too. I want to be this very confident woman that doesn't need men to validate her. And I hope, I am praying that the guy that I marry someday, whoever he may be, is also very confident in himself, knows who he is in God, and God has told him that. All right, let's go to number 9. I can't put my hand down because of my ring. All right. You will be attracted, or you might already be attracted to a person who isn't just confident in himself, but also loves and cares for himself physically and mentally. A person who strives to take care of their body is going to be able to take care of you. Honestly, it goes with that phrase that I've been talking about with some of my recent posts is loving your neighbor as yourself doesn't mean to love them first. That means that you need to be able to love yourself so that you can love them. The amount that you are able to love yourself is the amount you're able to love your neighbor. So the same goes with taking care of yourself. If a man doesn't know how to take care of his body or his mind either, how is he going to put that on his woman? I mean, honestly, and same goes for girls. Like, don't put that pressure on your guy. Taking care of yourself is worship. It's worshiping God. God has given you this body. You need to take care of it. The Holy Spirit lives inside of you. You need to take care of this body. It isn't something to waste away. And I can go on and on and on about this, but let's go to number 10. Good with kids and animals. I've heard the phrase so many times from so many different people that animals and little kids / babies will never lie to you if you are truly a good person. So I'm not saying that anyone's perfect, but think of like dogs and cats. Like, they know if someone is like slightly a little evil on the inside, something slightly wrong with them. And kids just like are attracted to like really nice people, like guys and girls. So put that special person around kids or around animals and see how they react. And this doesn't have to go with everyone, but it's kind of a fun little test you can do, especially if you would love to have kids someday or you want animals or whatever. You kind of want to see them in different environments. So These are the list of 10 things many girls find attractive in guys. Some of these things, like I said, guys are attracted to girls in many of these ways as well. This is not an exhaustive list, guys. It's going to look different for a little bit of everyone. And I am not the perfect person that's saying that these are all perfect either. I'm still learning so much. So I hope this was helpful. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of this or seeing just regular day-to-day vlogs. I'm super excited. So end the vlog here. Find joy in the little things and give God glory in all things. Bye.